Today is Saturday, February 24th, and it is the day of the Fort Lowell Day celebration. And going to take you on a tour of the place. Well, we're in Tucson, Arizona, and we're heading towards an old fort, Fort Lowell, that was around way back in the day. I'm gonna check it out. So one of the first things you should do when you're visiting a park is check out the rules. This is a historical placard for Fort Lowell, established in 1862 near downtown Tucson. And this is Cottonwood Lane. This is Fort Lowell. This is one of the historical buildings here. I'm gonna go check it out real quick. This was the post hospital. The post hospital, like other fort buildings, was an adobe structure built in the Sonoran architectural style with thick walls, dirt floors, and a roof made of pine vigas or beams, overlaid with saguaro ribs, brush, and 6 to 8 inches of dirt. Most of the labor was done by the troops. So the gate's open today, so we're going to go inside and check it out. As with any other historic place, I like to put my hand on history. Let's go through this doorway here. Got some guns on display here.
You had to do it was on water at all. You had to wash it at least every day for 3 days.
That's nice.
So he tried to also considered that all of his troops have variolation, which is the ancestor of vaccination. So that's why, even though he did that at Valley Forge, it was the smallpox epidemic that was raging in the country. And he was looking at like variolation. So he was able to make now, what do you mean with these?
Fort Lowell was established as Camp Lowell in 1866 in downtown Tucson. It was moved to its present location in 1873, and after the conclusion of the Apache Wars, it was decommissioned in 1891. Since this is such a historic site, even surface finds like this have to be left alone. Some pottery from back in the day. There's another piece of pottery, some more glass. There's another surface find. An old nail. It's gotta stay. Can't take it. I'm glad they put this overhang here to protect it. Well, this is the hospital. Going to be moving on down Cottonwood Lane. Let's see what else. Cottonwood Lane, complete with horse poo. And some other historic areas. I'm going to check them out and get back with you in a second. This is Faro.
No, just one second card.
Just one second card.
You can put a double bet on that.
Yeah, you can bet as many as you want because I'll pay 2 to 1 if you get this right.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll double her up.
Buck the
All
Tigers
right,
up.
that's what I like to see. Are we ready?
We are ready, sir.
The first card, I hope it's a jack, don't you?
Let's hope.
No, it's not. It's a 9. That's too bad.
However, I still think he's the big winner of the day.
Yeah,
How
I think
many
so
chips
too.
do you
How many
have
chips
left?
do you have? Because you started with 13.
3, 4, 5, 6. 17.
17. You're the big winner.
$4. $4 profit.
$4 $18.88 are not
You're right.
bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Buy a half of a taco with it.
That's right.
Half a taco today, but $4
I do
and a half
appreciate the game, fellas. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Words of wisdom from Dr. Benjamin Franklin, all compiled into this hand-set, hand-printed, hand-bound book. He'll teach you to never gamble again.
Right on.
But I won $4.
But you
Right.
won $4. All the more
You're the
reason
big
you
winner
need to
today.
read Dr. Franklin.
Nobody's winning.
No one has been that successful today.
You're ready
except
to win
for-
some.
My name's Mike. Oh, you got some vintage firearms here. Very cool. That's the original paper wadding.
Original cartridges.
Nice.
That one is a 5070, which is the first cartridge issued for a general
That's
infantry
a-
round. That's a 45.
That's a slug will put a hurting on you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they're pretty potent.
Wow. And these are some of the
Yeah, this is Fort Lowell's quartermaster's post. So some of the quartermaster forms and kind of supplies they would use, and then these are some of the weapons that would have been here when they found the fort in 1872.
very cool. That's nice. What's this one called?
I'm the wrong person to ask. It's a conversion of a Cold Army, I believe.
It says 1871 and July 2nd, 1872. Okay, those
Yeah,
are patent dates.
It would originally have been a cap and ball revolver, and it's converted to cartridge after the Civil War.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
Some of the supplies.
Arm and Hammer. That's awesome. This statue was erected in February 1991 to honor the enlisted men who served in the Southwest during the Apache Wars in the 1870s and 1880s. It's cast in bronze by Desert Crucible Incorporated of Tucson, 1.5 times life size. It stands 14 feet high and weighs 3,000 pounds. The uniform and equipment represent Army regulations of 1884. Local contributors paid the entire cost. No taxpayer money was used in this project. Here's an original saddle. 1859 McClellan saddle. Here's a map of old Tucson in 1873.
Look up Fort Lowell Neighborhood Association. You will find at least some map like this.
Is a post-Civil War cavalry soldier, circa 1866 to 1867. Here's an 1872 officer's full dress uniform. That must have been unbearably hot in the desert heat. This is from the 5th U.S. Cavalry. I'm just going to do a real quick walking tour of this place. Lots of guns, mess kits, bugles, hats. Well, this is the tour of Fort Lowell in Tucson, Arizona. Very nice. And thank you for watching. Well, this concludes the tour of Fort Lowell in Tucson, Arizona. Thank you for coming along. Everybody's packing up and leaving. My battery's about to die. And thank you again, and I will see you guys on the next.